the previous gate questions of e-stream paper, okay, in of the year 2007. Okay, this is the fifth question in the series. Let's solve this question. In the figure shown below, all the potentials are with respect to the potential at point O. Okay, that is at this potential. Okay, this is the reference potential. The locus of the voltage pressure Vyx as R varied from 0 to infinity is shown by. Okay, so all the potentials are with respect to this potential. We need to find this V by X with the variable R. Okay, R varying from 0 to infinite, right? There are four locuses, these four, and among them only one is correct. Okay, right. How to proceed? This is V by X. V by X can be written as Vy minus Vx. Since the reference potential is O, V by O minus Vxo. Okay, that way we can proceed, right? So let me write it here. My potential Vyx okay, Vyx equal to V y o minus V xo. Okay, all right. Vxo is always fixed. You can see from the figure. Vxo is V at an angle 0. But what about V by O? The voltage across capacitor. How to find the voltage across capacitor? First figure out what current is. Current into this impedance will give you the potential at this point with respect to the O. Okay, since only capacitor is connected between Y and O, that is the potential across the capacitor. So let's figure out what I is. Okay, keep it here. Let's keep this one here. Okay, figure out what current is. Okay, what about current I if you want to take a bar, right, that's better. Why? Because we are going to deal with the phasor rather than the magnitude. Okay, since the angle is also present, it is customary to denote it with the bar on top. Okay, all right. What is I? See the circuit carefully. The total potential is 2V. Okay, with respect to this ground, and current is nothing but this potential divided by the total impedance of the circuit. That is nothing but or okay. Let me write it. So we need a fraction here. 2V 2V upon the impedance R SR minus J XC 1 by omega C or XC. Okay, this is what the current is. If you want to simplify this using okay, using what? Using 2V by mod Z. Yes, want mod here. Mod Z. Oh, mod is already there. Mod Z. Okay, at an angle. All right, at an angle theta. Okay, theta 2V by mod Z at an angle theta. What is theta here? What is mod Z here? That we can specify. Root over r square plus x square is the mod Z. Since we have been doing that one from a tan y v naught tan inverse okay tan power that that will do okay tan inverse what xc by or right and you need a fraction there xc. I'm not writing the mod z because we already know that is nothing but tan inverse root over r square plus x square. Okay, this much is fine. What else we need? I we already got. Uh, we need vyvo, nothing but I into minus j by omega c. Okay, right. Vyvo is nothing but this mod I want. Okay, into minus j xc. This is what it is. I this is what I is 2v by mod z. Okay, so let it be converted into this form 2v fine xc comes here. This becomes theta minus 90 degree, right? 90 degree. Okay, minus j means minus 90, so theta minus 90. If you want to put a bracket here, yeah, you can put a bracket here, no problem. See, this angle is negative angle always. Theta cannot be more than 90, so always negative. So better to write it in a other way around, minus 90 minus theta. That way also you can write. For a moment, let it be like this. Why? Because what we are interested in is vyx, not vyvo. Vyx is nothing but vyvo, not a small letter, capital letter. Minus vxo okay vxo. So vxo is always vyvo is this. You can directly use this one as we already have this one here. Vxo is v at an angle 0 is nothing but v. Okay, here I am going to write this one as minus of 90 yes 90 minus theta. Okay, why like that? Because this angle is positive. 90 minus theta is always positive. That is the reason why we converted this to negative angle. Okay, so we can clearly see here the real part can be positive, can be negative depending upon the relative values of these two. Okay, can it be yes like that? But her imaginary part is always negative. Okay, oh yes, I hope it is right, because this angle is negative, imaginary quantity is always negative, or real quantity can be positive, can be negative. Okay, because there is minus v also. Okay, that is the reason the real quantity can be negative. Okay, but imaginary quantity is always negative because it is a negative angle. Okay, so you can get rid of two positive things here. Okay, the imaginary quantity of this locus is always positive, stands on the y-axis like this. So these two you can get rid of. So b and d are clearly not the answer, so you can strike them off if you wish. Okay, we to cut it like this, like this. Yeah, you can do that, no problem, you're allowed. Okay, fair enough. Let's see the values when r is 0, when r is infinite. when R is 0, that is a dead short circuit here. So VYO becomes the, see this point is connected here, so VYO becomes 2V. So V minus 2V is minus V. Okay, you can put that in the equation form as well. When R is 0, you'll get the same value. Okay, I hope you will get the same value. Okay, so when R is 0, R equal to 0, V Yx equal to minus V. Okay, is that clear? What about when R is infinite? When, see here we didn't put capital letter. So when R is infinite, okay, infinite, Vyx equal to, oh, first we need to figure it out, then we can write, no problem. So that is open circuit, that is open, that it's no current flowing here. So since the capacitor is not charging up or is not carrying any current, this voltage potential becomes 0 with respect to this. So nothing but Vxo, yes, minus Vxo, Vyo is 0, 0. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Vyx is 0. Is it Vyx or, oh, I'm confusing myself? No. Am I confusing myself? No. Then what is the problem here when R is 0? Like I told earlier, when R is 0, Vyo is 2V, 2V minus V. How can it be? Sorry. 2V minus V, Vyo is 2V, Vxy is V. So this is V. When R is infinite, this potential becomes 0. Vxo is the whole potential. So Vyo is 0, 0 minus V. See, this is 0, this is V. So becomes minus V. Okay, minus V. So it varies from, yes, it varies from minus V to V or V to minus V, whatever the way you call it as. When R is 0, depending upon which way, in which direction you are moving, open circuit to short circuit or short circuit to open circuit. Okay, if it is short circuit to open circuit, you are moving from V to minus V. What about the what about what happens in between? That is what you have to ask. That question you have to ask. Always you can see the angle is the imaginary part is negative. So in one of them is correct. Which one is correct? See, this is moving from 0 to 2V. Okay, that is not correct. Why? Because it has to move from minus V to V. Okay, in this way it has to move from minus V to V. See, this is given as 0, this is given as 2V. So I think that everything is shifted to V volts. Okay, so which is more correct answer among the given options? Yeah, you have to choose this one only. Okay, fair enough. That's it. We will be meeting in the next session with the next question. Okay, thank you.